Practical Entropy, narrated by Zoran the Dragon. Greetings, intrepid seeker of wisdom. I, Zoran the Dragon, have long navigated the roaring winds of chaos, turning disorder into opportunities for growth. Entropy, the force of change and unpredictability, touches every corner of life: your work, relationships, creativity, and even the most mundane of days. To master it is not to tame it, but to flow with it, to see its gifts, and use them as stepping stones toward transformation. Together, let us explore real-world applications of entropy, actionable tips for embracing uncertainty, and, of course, tales from my own chaotic adventures turned treasures. Chaos does not come to break you, it comes to shape you. Embrace its dance, and you shall emerge with treasures no order could ever yield. Zoran the Dragon, case studies and real-world applications of entropy in personal development. Dear adventurer, entropy is not merely a force, it is a companion that calls us to embrace the unpredictable. Each disruption, each moment of uncertainty, carries the seed of transformation, a chance to grow beyond the boundaries we once knew. Allow me to deepen these tales of personal development, weaving life's chaos into treasures of triumph. 1. Career shift amid chaos, the story of transformation. Once, a skilled marketing professional faced an unforeseen layoff due to corporate restructuring. Initially, this loss felt like a collapse of stability, a storm tearing through the foundation of their career. Yet, as the chaos settled, a flicker of curiosity emerged. They revisited an old passion for design, a skill they had once pursued, but set aside in favor of practicality. Taking small steps, they explored freelance projects, seeking creative outlets that reignited their imagination. As their portfolio grew, opportunities blossomed, allowing them to transition into a fulfilling career as a digital designer. What began as a moment of fear transformed into a journey of rediscovery and growth. The lesson: moments of professional chaos often serve as invitations to reflect on what we truly value. By reframing disruption as an opportunity, we unlock paths that might have been hidden beneath the weight of routine. Practical application: ask reflective questions. When facing career uncertainty, ask yourself, what passions or skills have I set aside? How can I explore them now? Take small steps. Begin with low-risk opportunities, such as freelancing or hobby-based projects, to build confidence and momentum. Redefine success. Allow your definition of success to evolve with your newfound growth. 2. Navigating relationships through uncertainty, the story of unity. Two partners encountered a crossroads when one received a job offer that required relocating across the country. The other, hesitant to leave the life they had built together, felt uncertainty creeping into their bond. Initially, tension grew, each struggling with their fears and desires. However, through open communication and mutual vulnerability, they reframed the challenge. They discussed ways to blend their aspirations with shared goals, discovering compromises that honored their connection while allowing personal growth. Setting new intentions together, they embraced the move as an adventure, strengthening their relationship through adaptability and trust. The lesson: relationships thrive in dynamic conditions. Entropy within a partnership invites creativity, trust, and flexibility to navigate life's inevitable changes. Growth often emerges from shared challenges. Practical application: prioritize communication. Create space for honest dialogue, where both partners can express their needs and concerns. Find shared solutions. Reframe challenges as opportunities to work collaboratively toward mutual goals. Build rituals for stability. Establish grounding rituals, such as weekly check-ins, to maintain connection amidst uncertainty. 3. Chaos as the seed of creativity, the story of innovation. A sculptor found themselves paralyzed by creative block, unable to produce meaningful work. Frustrated by the lack of inspiration, they decided to embrace chaos by intentionally breaking the rules of their craft. They gathered discarded materials, broken ceramics, twisted wires and began creating abstract forms without predefined structure or purpose. As their experimentation unfolded, the sculptors' passion reignited. The unconventional pieces they created resonated deeply with audiences, earning acclaim for their boldness and ingenuity. What began as disorder became the birthplace of a new artistic vision. The lesson: creativity flourishes at the edge of chaos. By stepping outside rigid expectations, we invite innovation, allowing the unpredictable to transform our vision. Practical application: introduce playfulness. Engage with tools or mediums you've never tried. Allow spontaneity to guide your process. Embrace imperfection. Let go of the need for perfection and focus on exploration instead. Mistakes often lead to breakthroughs. Set chaotic constraints. Challenge yourself with playful limits, such as using unconventional materials or creating under time pressure. Zoran's reflection: chaos carries the whispers of new beginnings. It shakes the old foundations, not to destroy but to awaken paths unseen. Embrace it, and you shall find treasures beyond your wildest dreams. Zoran the Dragon. Conclusion: these stories of career shifts, relational growth, and creative breakthroughs show us that entropy is not to be feared but embraced. It calls us to explore hidden passions, deepen connections, and innovate with boldness. Let the wisdom of chaos guide you toward transformation. Your treasures await amidst the storm. Tips for embracing uncertainty in work, relationships, and creativity. Dear adventurer, entropy weaves its threads through every realm of life, challenging us to adapt, to trust, and to create anew. It is not a force to fear, but an invitation to grow. Let us dive deeper into these tips, expanding their meaning and offering you practical wisdom to thrive in the unpredictable. 1. In work, harnessing chaos for growth. The world of work is ever-changing, like a forest that grows, sheds, and renews itself with the seasons. Entropy in this realm, in the form of shifting industries, unexpected challenges, or personal uncertainties. To navigate these storms, cultivate adaptability and resilience. Stay agile. Embrace a mindset of continuous learning. Develop transferable skills, such as digital literacy, communication, and project management that can be applied across various roles or industries. Explore online courses, workshops, or mentorship opportunities to expand your knowledge and remain relevant. Practical tip: create a learning journal. Dedicate time each week to reflect on what you've learned and identify skills you want to develop. Reframe failure. Treat setbacks not as losses, but as stepping stones. Each failure offers valuable lessons, sharpening your insights and resilience. Ask reflective questions like, what have I gained from this experience? Or how can this challenge guide my next step? Practical tip: start a resilience ritual by writing down 3 lessons learned from past setbacks. Let them serve as reminders of your strength. 2. In relationships, thriving in change together. Relationships, much like rivers, flow and change over time. They meander, they swell, and at times they diverge, yet their essence remains connection and trust. Embracing uncertainty in relationships requires flexibility and a shared commitment to navigating change. Cultivate flexibility. Recognize that both you and your loved ones are constantly growing. Be open to evolving dynamics, whether it's adapting to new roles, interests, or circumstances. Embrace the idea that change can strengthen, not weaken, your bond. Practical tip: practice active listening during moments of change. Reflect back what you've heard to show understanding and openness. Build trust. During uncertain times, focus on trust-building activities. Shared goals, rituals, and honest communication create a foundation of stability. Trust grows when both partners feel seen, heard, and valued. Practical tip: set a shared vision session with your partner. Discuss individual dreams and find ways to align them with collective goals. 3. In creativity, finding freedom in chaos. Creativity thrives on the edge of chaos, where boundaries blur and possibilities expand. Embracing uncertainty in your creative pursuits allows you to step outside your comfort zone and explore new horizons. Invite chaos. Introduce randomness into your process. Use unconventional tools or constraints to spark innovation. For example, write a poem inspired by random objects around you, or create art using colors you wouldn't normally choose. Let go of preconceived outcomes and allow the process itself to guide you. Practical tip: try a chaos challenge. Set a timer for 10 minutes and create anything without worrying about the result. Embrace playfulness. Adopt a childlike curiosity in your work. Approach each project as an adventure where mistakes are not failures but discoveries. Playfulness fosters a sense of freedom, breaking through creative blocks. Practical tip: keep a playbook of creative experiments. Jot down playful ideas, no matter how unconventional, and try them when inspiration wanes. Zoran's wisdom: uncertainty is the spark that lights the flame of transformation. When you cease to resist chaos and choose to dance with it, you unlock treasures that no order could reveal. Zoran the Dragon. Conclusion: entropy is inevitable, but your ability to thrive within it is your greatest gift. By staying agile in work, cultivating flexibility in relationships, and inviting playfulness into creativity, you transform uncertainty into a source of growth. Remember, dear adventurer, it is in the unpredictable that life's most extraordinary treasures are found.